All right, Tiffany, let's get it going. What's your word of the day?
My word of the day is recalibration. Listen, like the market is reassessing rate cut expectations, sector leadership, and economic resilience all at once, right? So I think investors are shifting their expectations in light of inflation that isn't backsliding, but also isn't behaving either, right? As well as the new policy landscape under the new administration.
All right, so we're speaking about the policy landscape. I want to play a soundbite from the former Commerce Secretary, Carlos Gutierrez. He joined us a short time ago. I want to see if you agree with his take.
Creating uncertainty, and uncertainty is never good for investment. That's why the president is approaching these reciprocal tariffs with a bit more practicality. I think he wants to get as much as he can from his tariff policy without doing a lot of damage and then move on to bigger items. So yes, there's no question that investors are waiting. They're waiting to see where this plays out. Again, I believe that the back half of the year will be less turbulent than the first half.
So, Tiff, do you agree? Back half of the year, less turbulent. Does that mean that this is a buyable dip, or does that mean, like he said, you just kind of wait for the turbulence to die down?
Well, I think the back half of the year might be a little bit less turbulent because it'll be the end of the year. And we would have seen how a lot of these policies, potential policies, have played out. And so, yeah, listen, I think it is the volatility can be attributed to tariffs and as well as a lot of other policies or plans on policies, if you will. It's kind of like this everything, everywhere, all at once kind of situation. And as an end result, and the end result is really uncertain. So not just in the short term, but also in the long term, too. So I think it's likely that we're going to continue to see volatility in the markets, in rates throughout the year.
All right, let's get to something that you're certain on. You have a pick for us. What is your pick for us today and why?
Yeah, listen, so this is a great time for investors to be really kind of thinking about rethinking about their asset allocation. And so I also think that investors should be thinking about, in terms of portfolio positioning, what's working, but also what's growing. And so in terms of what's growing, AI, of course, we've been talking about that. AI infrastructure is one of the things that we like. Cloudflare. It's a software as a service company. It has the potential to lead AI and cybersecurity. Bank of America recently issued a double upgrade. It's got user-friendly and scalable model, as well as strengthened network security, particularly with its secure access service edge architecture. That's a mouthful. It's up over 18% year to date and up almost 33% in the past year.